What's up, everybody? We are going live. We just picked up this new machine tonight.
Okay. Here it is. Lawless NYZ. Where's the video? Oh, it's on there. There we go. Here we go. We're up and rolling now. And I figured out I had to twist the camera to get it to go sideways. Now we get it sideways.
Always, when you get a new machine, you check it, make sure everything works. When it has product in it, you make sure you check the product, make sure there's nothing old, make sure that they dispense properly. Oh, we're about to check all these machines. Don't worry about that. You're gonna get enough.
Yeah, we're about to check all the machines out. We just got a new machine stand with, but we got some capsules, bags of capsules, 250 capsules in each bag.
See, I just dispensed
a whole bunch of them.
Here's one that's broken. It was connected like this, so you got to be careful when you get used machines with product in it. Always make sure all the products look nice and coming out properly.
And we got a couple boxes over here.
Extra capsules.
50-cent capsules. We got 2 boxes of these toys. And we got the directions, the address of where to get plenty more. So we just got a good little come up tonight. Plenty of capsules, bags. Anybody looking for capsules, let us know. Leave us a message. We're gonna have some merchandise up and running soon. We're working on
this dispensing rings, right? I just got one that came out. I don't know what's in it.
Let me see.
It shows them that.
Oh yeah, you always. This is what we have. As the machines are supposed to be selling these little rings. This is what it's supposed to be in there.
See, one came out broken. Or one came out open, you know?
Okay, yeah. There.
Yeah, I know.
There's a few of them.
Separately.
This one has something else in it. I don't know what this is. What is this? This is like a sword. It's like a little, what is that?
You helped Reyes blow up. He's up to $1,000 this month. That's what's up.
Hey, Reyes doing his thing over there. I talked to him earlier today. He was just doing a live stream not too long ago. I was checking him out. I don't even know what this is, but this was in one of the capsules. And here's another little piece for it, whatever it is. So always check them out when you buy a used product with, buy a new machine with used products in it.
That's what
hold it up to the camera.
See that?
Some of them are broken, so we got to refill them. You don't never want to just place it back out when you get it without checking through it. So we're going to go through and check them all. This is what we're looking for. Rings. Whatever this is, we'll put them to the side. Make use of all of them. We might make a mix machine or something. Look, this one has a bouncy ball in it.
Yeah. We're not only checking them to finding out if all the products are good. We're
making sure they dispense good as well.
Also to see how much money we're going to make buying this machine.
All we got to do is count it for that.
Yeah, you're counting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Count and know how much profit. If I sell all those, if I sell everything in there, I'll make my money back from what I spent on it.
Maybe more, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll have my money back definitely within the first collection once everything's empty. So it was definitely
with this type of machine, you can check every 90 days. You don't have to check frequently. And make sure just wait.
Well, it depends on your location too. So we got plenty of rings. I got 3 bags of rings in here. And on this one I have sticky hands. This one has sticky hands. The little ones that you sling with the little coming up. How they coming out over here? Okay, it seems like the machine's working good.
Yeah.
These are Oaks.
Oaks always work well.
These are all Oaks up here. All these Oaks have three of these.
The ones that works really well is Oaks, Northwesterns, and Beavers.
Oh, those are Northwesterns over there.
Those are Northwesterns. Yeah, we gotta get.
Yeah.
We gotta get finished on that one.
Eagles are good too.
Or Eagles, yeah, Eagles. Definitely Eagles coming.
Yeah, quite a few good ones. I like the Vinstar machines. It's just things that I don't like about. If the Vinstar machine had metal mechanisms where the flaps wouldn't break, they would be better instead of plastic mechanisms. And if you could have a removable glass in it, the Vinstar machine would be real good. Let's see what we got here. Anybody got any of these stands? Anybody have experience with any of these stands? Who's got one of these stands? We also have a four-way. We'll step over for a second, George. We also have a four-way over there. Those are all Northwesterns in the corner. That's a four-way stand. We haven't put the tops on them. But this one's already, we're getting ready to put this one out. We're going to send this one out. George over there playing with it, seeing what we got in there.
I'm like a kid at the candy store when we get a new machine.
You got the four-way stand. What kind is it? Is it Northwestern? Is it Beaver, Oak, Eagle? What you got? What kind of machines are on your stands? You got any tattoo machines on the stands, or is it all capsules? What do you have on there? And what kind of mechanisms? A 25 cent, 50 cent, 75 cent? What kind of location do you have your four-way stand at? I think we're going to rotate this one into the flea market because we put the bouncy ball machine in there, and the next day it already had $12 in it in one day. So I know it's a lot of kids run through there. We're going to try to place this one in there and see what we can do.
And it's Friday.
With it. Yeah.
Wow, tomorrow's Saturday.
Tomorrow's Saturday too. It's going to be jumping at the flea market.
We could definitely take it tomorrow.
Definitely. So we get it ready tonight. We'll have it ready to go for tomorrow. Go put it up in the flea market. See how it does. I think it's going to do all right because it has a large variety of things in there. We have the gumballs, bouncy balls. We have rings, toys. There's some little gold chain necklaces in there.
We even have a 10 cent.
What's in that one? Yeah, we have two 50-cent mechanisms up top. And we have three 25 mechanisms down low, plus a 10-cent mechanism for the little small gumballs that they sell at Walmart. The ones that, the little double bubble. Let me see what it says. 25-cent Met candy and gumballs I'm at barbershops in Chicago. Okay. Right. Barbershops in Chicago.
Chicago's a good place.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Chicago,
so those barbershops must be pretty fat. They do pretty good. They do pretty good in the barbershop. We got some candy machines in a lot of barbershops, but we haven't put any multi-head machines in any barbershops. We just put the triple heads in barbershops, and those do pretty good with the candy. Everybody likes them. But this one, we're definitely going to go and put it in the flea market. Flea market is a good location for something like this, especially in the middle where we put it next to the food stand.
Yeah.
Let me take this off for a second. We're going to do a close-up. All right. So here's how the mechanisms look on it. We got two 25-cent ones here. And then here's a 10-cent one. These are the small ones. You can see how small these are. And then over here, these are bouncy balls. We're going to change this stuff out though. And here are the little chains I was talking about. This one has like a little bouncy ball in it. But these are all chains. And then over here we have the other type of rings with the little fake looking stone on it. Good for kids. So yeah, I'm excited about getting this one up. Ready to get this one up and see what it does. Who else out there has experience with these machines and these stands? Anybody else has stands? Comment. Leave me a comment where you have your stands at, what kind of stands you have, how many you have on your stands. Anybody else have these? Hey, I'm gonna put a 3 head with gumballs and Skittles in a beauty salon. Is that good? Yeah. Definitely. What you gonna put as your third one? We got a couple beauty salons. The beauty salons do good. Greg Adams, what's up, bro? Yeah, man. How you doing over there? You got any of these stands yet, Greg? I saw one the other day. I got a video coming out about it soon too. At a Zaxby's, and I went and spoke with the general manager, and I asked him. I said, "Hey man, we got a machine similar to this, almost identical, except it had a tattoo machine in the middle of the 2 top ones, the little tattoo sticker machines." And I asked the general manager if this was a machine that was associated with Zaxby's, or if it was a private vendor. And the guy was a super nice guy. He told me that the machine was a private vendor. He said that the person who owns Zaxby's, even though it was a franchise, it was personally owned. The person just was franchising through Zaxby's. And I guess the guy who supposedly was the vendor there, him and the owner of Zaxby's were good friends. So he let him put it in there. And he also had one of the little gumball machines that it's got the little baseball and it's got the little flap, kind of like a pinball machine. So that was kind of cool too. I got some footage of it, and that'll be up in my next video. But then, just so happened, as soon as I got back from Tallahassee and noticed that, I ended up coming across this deal. So I'm getting ready to put mine up. We have a tattoo machine also, and a bouncy ball machine at the front. Hello. What you doing? We got Shadow over here. What you doing, buddy? All right. Let's see what we have over here. Let's sit down right here. 83. I like this 10-cent mechanism though. This is nice. Something a little different. Get a handful of dimes now, just like in the soda machines. George is picking up stuff, getting things ready, switching them out, counting everything out, seeing what we have inside. We did good. Luckily it came full of products. Where you get your candy machines from? I'm from Alaska. Thomas, it's a. I usually find deals on Craigslist. Now it's to the point that a lot of people I know around here, they're always looking for things for me. So people send me all kind of ideas all the time. Like yesterday, was the day before yesterday, a friend of mine sent me a message that he found this machine fail on Letgo, and he knows I'm into vending machines. He works at one of the shops that I have them, so he sent me the message, and it just kind of fell in my lap. The guy lived close to me, so I went over there and took a look at it and picked it up. So a lot of time, I just tell a lot of people word of mouth, and people send me things. Plus, I look. And George is always looking on Craigslist for stuff as well. And we talk it out and figure out if it's something we want to get, if it's something worth it. How long is it going to take for us to get our ROI, our return on investment? Go in there and talk to the person about the machine and see what we can get the price for and what we feel it'll take for us to make our money back. So in this one, I think that I'm going to make my money back pretty quick. So I think it was a good investment. We'll definitely make our money back, what we put in, just in the products that's already in it. And on top of that, we ended up getting 2 boxes of the large capsules, 250 each, and then 4 bags of the small ones, 250 each. So that's 1,500 capsules we have just in boxes and bags here. So we got enough to last us for a little while. The ones that's already in there. We counted 83 in this one. That appeared to be the small one, right, George?
Yeah.
This one's like twice as full as the other one. So George is over there counting them out, seeing what we had, checking the corn mechanisms over and over to make sure that it's not getting stuck and making sure that all of them are in good shape and condition. We don't want to just put it out there. We don't know the condition of the toys and the stuff that's in there. Yeah, see they're coming out broken, some of them. So we got to check them all.
Got gold chains and
You
this
can
one
probably
for
just
little
pull them all
kids.
out now, man. I don't think you got to keep running a million quarters through.
Oh yeah.
Run it through about 10 times. If it goes through consecutively, it should be pretty good.
Good, yeah.
You're going to be there all night doing it that way.
Yeah, I know.
You overworking. That's going to take you all night.
Like a kid at the candy store.
George going to sit there and put 50 cents in for every one of those canisters in there.
I would too.
George likes to do things the hard way.
I'm just like Rick James. I got gold chains.
But I like the machines. Nothing's sticking up. Nothing's getting trapped. Everything's flowing through pretty good. We've been sitting here for a minute going through. George just been turning it.
That one ain't come
Just
out.
checking to make sure. Okay, so that was the 6-1.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's one that's charged to the game right there, right?
Yeah.
Well, we want to eliminate that as much as possible.
As much as
Once we get them all out of there, we're going to check the
that's another
wheel.
one. That ain't
We're going to
come
check the dispense wheel. Oh, that's not good.
out. I know, that's why I'm checking it now.
So keep going, though. Take
Keep
a few.
going?
Yeah. Try just a couple more before you take them out. Do about 5 more just to see if you
I
have
want to take
another.
them out to see why is it doing it.
Yeah. Now we're going to do it since you're already doing them. We're going to do about 5 more. Do about 5 more. See if it cheats you again. Let's see what happens. 1. We'll see if it's going to do it again. Then we're going to check it out. We're going to take them all out and see. And with it, what's the issue? Okay, there they go. They're coming back out again. Problem is, as that candy wheel or that product release wheel spins, sometimes it won't fall in there properly. So to create some issues, hopefully it's nothing too big of an issue. Hopefully that's all it is. That's usually what it is.
And where we
Unless
place
it could be a broken piece.
the reason we found them as well is when we place them, the owner of the restaurant that we place them in front of, she'll let us know. And what we do, we can say, okay, how many money they lost? This much. So we give them the products for her to give to the customer that comes back to that spot, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So nobody loses nothing.
I really enjoy your videos. The editing is dope. Keep it up, guys. Awesome. Yeah, definitely, man.
That's the 4th one to come out.
Yeah, okay, so we definitely got to check that one.
Yeah.
See what's going on with it. That's already taking too many quarters.
Yeah.
It's still a good machine, though. But it's always going to be little issues sometimes.
Always.
Let's see here.
Even
It could
a new
be.
machine.
Yeah, it
Even
could
a
be.
new machine.
It could be. I think what it is, probably a piece of that is stuck in there. Like one of them that broke off in there. Let's see. How long do Skittles and gumballs last in a machine? Actually, gumballs have a long shelf life. Skittles are all right too, as long as you keep them out of the heat. You don't want them in extreme heat because
And
they'll
nowhere
melt.
That seems like a warehouse either.
Yeah, you want somewhere that's got AC, or somewhere that's directly out of the sun.
Yeah.
We had some issues with candy at the flea market. And the wintertime it's cool. Like, we didn't have any issue with the candy, but the problem is in the wintertime, A lot of people in Florida don't like the cold, so they don't go out when it gets a little bit cold. But when it's like, I guess, fall time, it's a little cooler, it's a little better. But summertime, the candy will melt, especially being outside at the flea market. So we decided to flip the whole placement around, took the triple head machines out of there, and we ended up putting in tattoo sticker machines, and we put in a bouncy ball machine. Now we're getting ready to take this 6-head machine, and place it in between and see what it does. We've had good luck with the other ones. We'll leave the gumballs in there so they still have a choice of something. But those are the 10-cent ones. Those are the smaller ones, so they still have an opportunity after they eat to have some gum, have something sweet. And then we have something to appease the kids in there as well. We had a nice little come up today. Let me see here. Be careful with the chocolate though. The peanut M&Ms, those have a real short shelf life. They'll start cracking, especially if they're not in a good temperature. I find your videos inspiring and have considered starting my own vending company soon. Awesome, bro. Go ahead and get started, man. Don't think too long about it. Just get one and put it up and see if you like it. If it's something you enjoy, then you can grow from there. I started with one. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So just jump right in. What is that? Adam Jamieson. Jump right in, Adam. Get a machine. Find you one somewhere. I bought one in a pawn shop for $75. A triple head machine. That was my first machine.
All right, bro. I'm gonna
And
count.
expanded from there. Where'd you get it? A friend of mine sent me the link. It was on it was posted on something like Craigslist. It was Let Go. And a friend of mine sent me the link because he knows I have a vending business. I got a bunch of friends. They always send me, when they find links to vending machines, they send them to me. So I probably already had multiple machines like that just from people sending them to me. So once you get the word out that, oh man, you're trying to hit me with something, huh?
That's how the kids play with these days.
Uh-oh. Put the little
Hey,
is that the one with the little sticky hand?
No, that's the one that.
Oh, that's the little ball.
Yeah.
I thought it was the one, the little sticky hand.
No,
Slap somebody with the hand.
we got 83. Should I put the
83?
rest box and then fill it up?
All right, 83, and that one's almost half
Right.
of what the other one is. Let me see right here. As you can see, this one is only halfway full, and it's 83 in there. This one right here looks like it's double. We haven't even counted these yet.
Nope.
And these are 50-cent mechanisms, so that's going to be a nice little score, a nice little come up. Like I said, I'm pretty much sure that I'm going to get my investment back on this first collection as soon as these are empty. Now, however long it takes for this to empty, I'm not sure yet. Like I said, we're going to try it at the flea market and see what kind of response we get with it. If we're not happy, maybe we'll move it. Hopefully it'll do good. I think it'll do good there, so we'll leave it there. Let's see here. Let me check these comments. They keep disappearing. Can I get a shout out? Angel Aguayo. Angel Aguayo, what's up, man? Yeah, buddy. Definitely shout out to Angel Aguayo. What you got going on, man? You got some vending machines? Are you looking to get some? Thinking about it possibly? Let me know what y'all got going on out there. What kind of machines you got? If anybody's got a machine like this, what's your price on the soda cans? $1.75. In a few places we have 75 cents. Most places we have a location where we do have them for $1. We just have cans. I think, except that, no, the one where we got the $1, they have a couple bottles in there as well.
Yeah.
They got like the tea bottles, so it's interchangeable. Usually with bottles, if you have a pure bottle machine, you charge a little more. It all depends on your area, really. I'd rather sell more sodas at a lesser price than sell less sodas at a larger price. You know, if it's gonna make that much of a difference, I guess you kind of gotta just figure out what's the best. I would start higher too. If you're not sure, put the $1 on there and see how they sell. it's easier to go down on price than it is to go up. So if you start them at $1 and then you drop them to whatever, 85 cents, you'll have better luck that way than if you start them at 75 cents and then try to take them up to $1.
See the trick how we did it? Wherever we find a location, we always go to the closest convenience store.
Yeah, cut off.
The closest
Bring
convenience
this up
store
a little bit.
and see exactly how much they sell them at the stores. And from there, we lower the price of what the stores have them at.
Yeah, you gotta do your comps with your competition. So we go to the convenience stores that are closest to wherever we're putting up our machine and seeing what they're selling them for, and then we try to stay compatible with those prices. We want to definitely be competitive with those. If they can get one cheaper going across the street, sometimes people will do it. And we try to make sure we put in there what the people like. Just ask them what they like in there. Yeah, I just picked up 2 for $30. 2 single heads. Robert Pallenbaum. Is that 2 single heads? 2 machines like, kind of like this little single head I got back here in the corner. Is that what you picked up? 2 for $30? Or you picked up something else? Tell me on here what you picked up. 2 for $30. What kind of machine? Try putting it in Family Dollar store. Vending machines and them near me are selling good. Yeah. Definitely. I gotta go and talk to a few of the places around here. I've seen them in there and they do good. You inspired me. Awesome, bro. Awesome. That's nice. Keep that inspiration, man. Put action behind that inspiration. And even if you just start with a couple machines, man, you put up 2. And depending on your location, if you're making $25 to $50 a month from your vending machine, you know, you put up 10 of them, you got to think that's $250 to $500 a month. You put up 100 of them, that's $2,500 to $5,000 a month. So
there's already 100 of them.
And as you just keep going, already 100,
yeah,
and you still got plenty in there. So that's already $50 at 50 cents each.
Yeah.
So we're already at 90 something. We're almost at $100 already. Still counting. And we got plenty of more boxes to go. Robert Pallenbaum, Venstars. Okay, you picked up 2 Venstars for $30. That's a good deal. Are they in good condition or are you going to have to renovate them? Do they need some work? You got to always consider and factor in your time that you're going to invest in it. If you got to clean it, if you have to paint it, cleaning supplies, paint, time, put all that involved too. If they're in pretty good shape already, then that's good. Your return on investment will be faster. Plus products, always add in your products as well. Let me scroll back up here. Can Google grocery stores near you for online sales on soda? Cheaper than Sam's Club? Wait, what? Can Google grocery stores near you for online sales on soda? What do you mean? Looks like a typo there. Cheaper than Sam's Club. I don't know. I got a Walmart close to me. It's like pretty much right across the street up the road. So I go there a lot. And then when I'm in town and if I need to make a big pickup, I go to Sam's and get some big stuff. But it all depends. Thanks for the advice. No problem, bro. Road to 2,000. Yes, sir. That's what we're going at next. Hopefully we hit the second 2,000 faster than we hit the first one. What do you think about this name for my vending machine business? Paradise Vending. Awesome, bro. Oh, wait. Andres Garcia. Yeah, that's good, man. Paradise. Whatever you feel kind of describes you, man. Your name, that's your logo. That's what describes you. So I think any name you come up with, you should just think about it and think that's the name you're going to have, you know? So try to think about whatever you want to describe you and describe your business. And if you think Paradise Vending describes well what you have there, what type of logo you're going to use for that, you know, you can do a lot with that. It's awesome, bro. It's good. Let's see here. Greg Adams, what were you talking about here on Google grocery stores near you, online sales on soda? You say they're cheaper than Sam's Club? Elaborate on that for me. I got a whole stacks of sodas right now. I got to get ready to go and do some refills on some machines over the weekend as well. Got to refill them up. The Yoo-Hoos are definitely flying.
Somebody said that?
Awesome, bro. Huh?
Yoo-Hoos?
Nah, I'm just saying Yoo-Hoos are flying.
Oh, yeah.
Yoo-Hoos fly at all the locations, man.
Yeah,
People love those Yoo-Hoos. Especially locations where we have them marked down lower. Yes. Everyone share Chrome vending. He deserves 2,000 already. Awesome, bro. Awesome. I appreciate that.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we're going to hit it, man. We're going to hit it, man. We're definitely going to hit it.
We appreciate all the supporters. That
Definitely, man. We appreciate everybody there, man. We're going to be doing a lot more things coming up soon, man, as we continue to grow. We're waiting now for YouTube to go ahead and accept us as YouTube partner. And we're going to be doing all type of stuff on here, man. Once YouTube start putting some money in our pocket, and we start doing all kind of giveaways and all type of stuff, man. I've been doing a lot of research on here. Because also when we do vending, but we on the YouTube channel too. So all this is generating some kind of income. That way we can keep it growing and keep this good vending knowledge coming at you. We learn every day too. We're always looking for new machines, new deals, figuring out different brands of machines.
All right, that's counting for 146.
146 of them. Maybe I'll do a video and send it to you, bro. Awesome, bro. Definitely send it to me, man. Send me a message on Messenger. Y'all go check out my Facebook, Michael Chrome. And my brother Giorgio, he's on Income Vending on Facebook. And I'm on Instagram, also on Chrome Vending. So y'all can check me out over there. But send me a message, Greg, on Michael Chrome on my Facebook page. And then we'll talk about setting it up where you can send me the video and I'll put it in the video. I'll do a video with it. I've been talking with Greg for a while. Greg's been following the business for a while and then he got into it, and Greg's got some good things going on over there as well. Ultra Bass. Hi. What's up, Ultra Bass? How you doing?
Ultra Bass.
How many machines you got overall on locations? We got a good little amount. We ain't hit the 100 mark yet, but we working on it. We steady putting up stuff little by little. So in some locations, we got more than one machine. We got quite a few machines. So I'm just trying to generate as much as we can. Everything I make, I try to put right back into it so I keep it growing. Love all the videos. Awesome, bro. That's nice. We're gonna keep them, try to keep them getting better. Try to keep them getting more and more informative as we move along. Always trying to add some new information on here. Me and my brother, we also work and do a lot of other things. This is just one of the things we have going on. So we don't have the opportunity to go out every day. But when we get the opportunity, we're going to get back out there and start banging up some locations again. Going in, talking with people, showing you like the little spiel we use as we go in and talk to different people. Different people got ideas about what they want to say when you go in. So I try to create value with every business that I place a machine in. I know a lot of people pay percentages to their locations and they ask me about percentages. I personally haven't paid any percentages at any location. Now, would I pay percentage is another story. I would if I felt like it was gonna if it was gonna be worth it. If I'm making $30 to $40 a month at a location, it kind of doesn't make sense. If I'm making $100 a month at a location or better, then I wouldn't mind paying a percentage because it's not gonna make a difference. But if you're only making like $25, $30 a month at a location, after you get the money from your candy, your gas, your time, you invest in the machine, you invest in the product, you got to clean it. If something goes wrong with it, you got to fix it. Somebody get money stuck, you try to reimburse the person if you can. Like, you putting forth everything. So for me, it just didn't make sense to pay it. Plus, I also take a percentage and I donate to a local charity here. We got the Feed 42 coming up here. Christmas time for 42 families with my buddy Clint Hart. He played in NFL. His brother is Keanu Neal. He plays for the Falcons also. So his number was 42. He feeds 42 indigent families every year at Christmas time. I've been fortunate to be a part of that for the last 4 years. This will be my 5th year doing it.
It'll be my first year.
This will be Giorgio's first year doing it. We're gonna go in there like a soup kitchen, kind of help to feed the people and seat them, take care of them, give the kids toys, and give them a bag of food to take home. So this is a real nice event. I always liked what he was doing, and just give me an opportunity to really give back towards it. But as far as the locations go, you know, if you want to pay a percentage, that's up to you. I would try to talk against it with the smaller machines. I guess if you had a bigger, larger machine, maybe a soda snack machine, because it's plugged in and it does require a certain amount of electricity, then maybe you would, you know, feel more compelled to pay a percentage. But I don't pay any of my locations. I tell people, you know, it's an amenity to the business, and they decide they want it in there, they don't. And if they want it in there, we place it in there. But you can do it. Like I said, I would do it at certain locations. The lady at the mall tried to charge me 40% for the claw machine. I'm definitely not doing that. But if I was to get something under that, maybe 30% is probably the most I would do at a location like the mall, and I would just try it out. I prefer to get like 25%, but who knows? I still might try that location out. Let's see what we got going on here. We're going to hit 2,000 real quick. Yes, sir, definitely. I'm ready. Best vending channel. Awesome, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the good support and motivation. All the encouragement. I have a full-time job and have been thinking about starting with gumball and candy machines. What's your advice? I would say just start. Just jump right in, buddy. That's what I did. I was working 4 jobs at the time, and I found a vending machine in a pawn shop. And I always had it in my mind that I always had wanted to deal with real estate, but not everybody has the capital to put down on a foreclosure and buy it and rent it or flip it wholesale or whatever, which is probably one of the best things you can do for flipping your money. But not everybody has that ability when it comes to having capital up front. And everybody doesn't have great credit where they can get a loan from the bank. Sometimes that's difficult. So you can do it on a smaller level, still create a passive income by putting a few vending machines up. And even though it's changed, you know, you can move your way up, work your way up with smaller machines, and just never spend money out of it. Just keep investing right back in. Keep your active income job so that you can take care of your bills. Invest a percentage of that money you make into something on the side. If it's not vending machines, put it in something else. But vending machine is a good way to go. And work your way up. Try to get a soda machine. Once you get into snack machines, you deal with a lot more things. More of a hassle with those machines. But soda machines, I feel like those are real good as you're coming up. Keep your full-time job. Don't quit your job to try to start vending because it's not going to take care of you immediately. That's something that has to build over time. It's a marathon, not a race. Buy a machine, put it up. Buy 2 or 3 machines, whatever. And then work your way up from there. Let whatever you're making invest back into your other machines and keep growing your business. That's what I did, and now my business is just, it pays for itself. I'm always able to buy more products, more machines, and I don't have to invest any more of my money because my vending machine business is now to the point where every time I make collections, it's bringing enough money that I can just go buy more products and more machines. So my investment money goes into other things now. Let's see what we have here. Just get started, buddy. That's the best advice, and you'll learn as you go. There's plenty of answers right here, buddy. There's all kind of videos on here. My buddy Jamie Farnsworthy, he's getting into the full line machines as well. He's got a channel, Farnsworthy Vending. His channel is growing as well. There's quite a few vending channels. You can get a lot of information right here, and you learn a lot just with experience, man. Experience is the best teacher. So just get started. You say you have soda machine. How much you sell a can of soda here in Alaska? It's $2 a can. $2 a can in the vending machine. That's what they're selling for, or that's what they're selling for in the store. I'm imagining you're saying they're $2 a can in the machine. Check how much do they cost in the store for like a 24 pack or a 36 case of sodas. And that way you can see what your ROI would be, your return on investment. Ultra Base. Bomb, 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 bomb. Okay. Awesome, bro. Started with 2 machines in February. Now I have 40 machines in 20 locations. Keep investing in good used machines. Watch Mr. G refurbishing videos. Thanks, bro. Definitely, man. I got a lot of refurbishing videos out there for anybody who wants to learn how to refurbish machines. Y'all just stay motivated. Make those small victories every day. I always say make small victories every day. Remember, if it is to be, it's up to me. You know, you have to get out there and do the work. I don't believe you're going to fail overnight. I don't believe you're going to succeed overnight. If you fail, it's not something that just happened at once. It's that phone call you didn't make. It's sleeping in too many times over and over. It's not being on time for the appointment like you're supposed to be. It's not checking the machine that you were supposed to check when you were supposed to check it. You know, accumulation of a bunch of little failures that add up to failing. You know, and the same thing with being successful. It's the accumulation of a bunch of little victories every day. You don't have to do nothing substantial. You do your work, and when you come home, make a little advancement towards your business. Even if it's cleaning one machine, if it's doing research online to find the machine, if it's doing research to find a better product, a cheaper product. If it's whenever you're out, you go out to eat, you know, stop in and ask, hey, would y'all mind having a vending machine in here? What do you think about having a vending machine in here? Just everywhere you go, make a little, you know, effort to make your business grow. And if you continue to make those small victories every day, then that's what's going to happen. I was doing it in the beginning when I started out, and now my brother George is to the point where he does the same thing. When he goes out, you know, he's learned from me. He says everywhere I go, I try to make use of my time. I try to create some kind of networking to make my business grow. And he's to the point that he's doing that now too. So we're making advancements. We're making it grow. You see him back there working hard right now. He's checking all the machines, getting everything right.
115 in the quarter.
He's writing everything down over there. We know what we're going to make. We know exactly how much product's there. We know if something comes out, if it's giving too much away, if something's going on, we know it. We have it all written down. Okay.
Always got to do that. Always.
Can you give a shout out to my grandpa? He loves watching you guys. What's your grandpa's name? Of course. Shout out to Grandpa. Angel Aguayo. What's Grandpa's name? We're going to get Grandpa a shout out. We're definitely going to give old timer a shout out. Got to do that. Daniel McGregor just tuned in. I just got hired as a bud trimmer. As a bud trimmer? What is that? A bud trimmer? What kind of bud?
They actually look pretty cool. They actually look like men's rings for
Let me
kids.
see. I think Andres, let me see here. Andres Garcia. I'm thinking of starting with only soda machines, or you think I should do both, snack and soda, before I start? Man, I think whatever you can get started with, it doesn't really matter. I think you should do all of them. Don't set yourself just on one thing. I kind of did that in the beginning, and I was saying that I only wanted to deal with the small triple head machines, and I wasn't going to too much deal with the full line or anything else, because I felt like they were easy to take in and take out, and I didn't have to deal with loading them and unloading them with a truck. But then that changed over time, and I'm glad that I didn't just keep my mind stuck on one thing. I was able to keep an open mind, and it helped me to expand my business. So I don't think you should be stuck on one thing. Just keep an open mind, and if something comes your way, capitalize on the opportunity. And I think you'll do real good with that. If you find a soda location first, get you a soda machine. If you find a couple cheap candy machines online or wherever you get them, you find some good deals, get those. Get whatever's going to go ahead and start making you some income. What's already going to start creating the business to grow. And it's also going to start you with some experience. 24 cans equals $36 at a local store. So you got to pay $36 for 24 cans of what? Now, if you're paying more for a can, that's kind of crazy, unless you're getting like a Monster drink or something like that. $36 for 24 cans? That's too much. I go to Sam's and I'm getting my cans for like, a lot of my cans I'm getting for 24 cents, 27 cents. And if I sell them for 75 cents, I'm almost tripling my money. So I try to make sure I'm looking at how much I'm spending individually. Plus I do the taxes. I add the taxes in because I want to know exactly to the cent what my profit is. How much commission do you usually have to pay? I don't pay commissions. I haven't paid commissions at any of my locations. I always try to avoid it if possible. I was already speaking to this a little bit earlier, but I'm gonna go back on it again because someone just tuned in about it. I buy all the machines. I spend all the money on the machines. I buy all the products. I spend my time, my gas, wear and tear on my machines. If something goes wrong with the machine, I have to repay and refund the person. Plus, I have to come in and fix it. If a part breaks, I have to pay for the broken part. The business isn't paying anything. So especially with a machine like this, one of the candy machines that doesn't require electricity, then I'm definitely not paying a commission on it unless it's a location that is bringing over $100 a month. Then I would consider it. A full line machine, an arcade machine that takes electricity, something like that, yes, possibly. Then it makes more sense to pay a commission because you're going to make more than 25-50 cents per mechanism. You're going to make, probably $1 per sale. Usually 75 cents to $1, so you'll get your money back faster. It makes a little more sense. But I try to stay away from them as much as possible. If somebody just feels like they want to get a commission, then I'll offer them the opportunity to buy a machine. I'll make a commission off buying a machine for them and find a machine for them, sell it to them for a commission. That's always available. And usually when I tell people that, I still will make some money. I'll make a profit on selling the machine, or they'll just go ahead and let me place it in there. So either way, I make money out of it. But I don't even think I showed this thing. I got sidetracked. I was playing with it. Here's one of the little rings that was in these caps, and this is more like a manly ring. The other ones have the little plastic fake stones in them and look like they're for little girls. Yeah, most of them are like for little girls, but these are more so for the little boys, more for males. So this is kind of nice. Here you go. Oh.
Look, they got candy. See, some of these machines you gotta check because they got candy in them.
Oh, they got candy too?
Candy and capsules. You see that?
Okay, so this one has candy in it. We're gonna see what's in here. We're getting all kind of surprises in here. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's see what this candy is. Doesn't even feel like anything's in here. Popping candy, slush puppy.
Oh, it's like the Pop Rocks.
Yeah, the Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
That's the ones pop all in your mouth. What's the date on here?
The old soda from the machine and try it out.
2014 slush puppy. So, oh no, that's the copyright. So I don't know if it has a that's up to you, buddy. You want to try it?
I'll try it.
George is about to eat the Pop Rocks. Hold on.
I'm the guinea pig.
Hold on a minute. Let's see what we got here. Let me go back here. Okay. His name is Jackson. Okay. What's up, Jackson? That's Grandpa's name. Grandpa Jackson. What's up, Grandpa Jackson? Shout out to Grandpa Jackson. Where y'all at? Put your city down below. Your city and state. Where you from? Grandpa Jackson, where you from? Okay. How much commission do you get to play? Okay. When starting, Grandpa was happy. Appreciate you guys. Awesome, bro. We appreciate y'all as well. When starting the business, Cannabis Buzz,
About to try.
LMAO. Oh, there it goes. Is it popping? I hear it. Uh-oh, I hear it. I hear it popping.
Now my tongue and teeth gonna be blue.
I figured that's what he was talking about. Cannabis Buds, LMAO. Now I just need to start my own cannabis vending business. I actually have a video. It's one of my earlier videos before I really was learning, when I was still learning how to edit and holding the camera wrong. But I had a video about a guy in Canada, and he has a cannabis vending machine. He has a vending machine. He put a whole bunch of bags of marijuana in there, and he's selling them, making a killing. This guy, he's got bags in there from $10 to over $100, and he says that he says the machine, he fills it probably between 4 to 6 times a day. He has to refill it a day. So that lets you know what he's making. And he said he's only been in the business for a few months. This was back at the time. This was last year. And he said he only been in the business for a few months, and he was already bringing in 6 figures. So it's just crazy, you know, the possibilities with something like that. You can go back and check out that video. It's one of my earlier videos. But he's got it going on over there. If I knew that it was legal, I'd put it in the vending machines and sell it too. But the problem with that is it's only legal, or it's decriminalized statewide. It's still legal federally, so I'm not messing with anything that's illegal.
Nope, you shouldn't.
I can't afford to get into that. It's definitely a great money maker though. Right. Gotta love the legal weed states.
I'm definitely not breaking another key, so
I would definitely be capitalizing off of it.
I'm gonna get the WD-40.
Yeah, we're gonna ban George from the keys. George already broke 2 keys in a week.
At the end, they ain't opening, so I'm gonna get the WD-40.
The key breaker, the professional key breaker. Let's see what we got here. Soda's expensive here in Alaska. Shipping price goes up. Why ask how much soda you pay a can? I can roll in the dollars here in Alaska with a soda machine. Are you at the southern point of Alaska, or the northern point, or more in the middle? Like maybe you could, I don't know, if they're expensive to buy, maybe you could go over to another city if you're in the southern parts and buy them for cheaper in the can, like in a van. I don't know but you'd have to have enough machines to make it worthwhile. I don't know, if you build up, you could probably do like truckloads, and then you'll definitely get them for a better price. You could get in touch with the companies and distributors. A lot of time, that's the best way to do it. Cut out the middleman. For sure, you could bank in Alaska. Yeah, $2 a can. Man, I'll make a killing up there. But then again, it depends on how much you're getting them for too. If you're getting them for a good price, at the price I get the sodas for, you know, I'd make a killing if I could sell them for $2. Why I was thinking to get a soda machine. Definitely, man. I think snack machines are good too, but I just feel like people are gonna get thirsty before they're gonna get hungry. So, and if you don't, everybody drinks sodas pretty much. Snacks, you got, people are picky about what they eat. So I think sodas always are gonna do better in my opinion. But if you got good locations, you'll do good with either one. So it all just depends. I know when I put them up in, it all depends on the location. When I put them in car garages and places like that, they do well, the soda machines. It all depends on where it is. You can have them in a gym, places like that. People are gonna always want to drink them. Workshops, factories. My grandpa and me are from H-Town, Houston, Texas. All right, shout out to Texas, to Houston, Texas. You planning on getting into business, grandpa, doing some vending machines? That's a good little side hustle that you can do. Let's see here. Okay. Here, ATM machines do great in cannabis stores in California. Man, ATM machines do great everywhere. You can put those ATM machines in strip clubs or places where people gonna need that money rapidly. Put them in pool halls. Put them in bars. Man, there's so many different places you can put those ATM machines. I've been watching videos online of people who have strictly ATM vending machine businesses, and a lot of them people make a killing. They're getting $3 per transfer, at least $3 to $4 per transfer, and that's in most areas. I know the one at the flea market, just to withdraw $20 out of there, you got to withdraw in 20s. Just to withdraw $20, you got to pay a fee of $3 just to make the transaction. So there's definitely good money in those ATM machines.
Remember, ladies and gents, always use gloves when you mess with candy or anything, gum, anything.
Yeah, any type of food.
Boys, you don't need gloves, but candy and anything, gum.
Try not to touch the quarters with the same glove that you touching the candy with, too.
I didn't even put it in.
Let me see here. Okay. What state y'all live in? We're in Florida. Where are you at, Daniel McGregor? What state are you in? Y'all shout out your city and your state. I want to see where everybody's from. Northern part of Alaska, Thomas Ida. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Are you going to put credit card readers on the machines? I actually just got a combo machine. Just got it all up and ready to go. It's up and running, ready to go. I'm going to be working on placing that pretty soon. Like I say, I work 7 days a week doing one thing or another. So I'm like 14 to 18 hours a day working on something. But I'm definitely going to get that machine up as soon as possible. That one does have a credit card reader on it. Not sure if I know definitely not at first. I'm not going to turn it on. But it is on there in case I decide I want to turn it on later. There's some issue with those when you buy those used from people. The thing about it is you have to pay about $10 a month. Maybe it's like $8, $9, whatever it is, for the credit card reader to be turned on. It's got to be attached to your account. And the problem is that I've heard when you get those used machines, sometimes you can transfer and have everything transferred to your account. And the money that's being swiped on there is still going to the old person's account who had it. I knew a story about one time, because I speak with a lot of different vendors on a daily basis, pretty regularly. And I know a story about a guy who people were swiping the credit card swiper on his machine, and the money wasn't going to his account. It was still going to the prior credit card holder's account, and he was having issues with it. He went through everything he could to get it switched to his name, had it switched over, and everything was already done. But for some reason, the money was still switching over. So sometimes there's issues with that. So be careful. Buy a used machine with a credit card reader on it. Make sure that it's switched over to your account before you start losing money. This guy was losing money, so it depends on the location whether I turn it on or not immediately. Let me see here. You got that right. Let me, hold on, I went too far down. Okay. thinking about getting ATM machines built in a trailer and hitting events, music festivals. I guess that's etc. I'm thinking about getting ATM machines built in a trailer and hitting events, music festivals, and things like that. Okay, that's awesome, man. I remember I was looking at, before my brother came here to help me out and I was by myself, I was looking at an ice cream truck. I was thinking about getting an ice cream candy truck and riding around and being able to service my route on that and putting some of the machines on the back of the truck as well. And then at the same time, I can kill two birds with one stone. But then I had a lot of other things come up, so my investments went in a different direction. But who knows what the future holds? You got that right. Okay, let's see here. Canton, Texas. Now in Welches, Oregon. Okay, you out there on the west side. Never been to Oregon before. I've been to Washington State, Cali, Nevada. Never been to Oregon. You got some machines out there? What are you looking to do out there? What we got here? Angel Aguayo. My grandpa retired and I am thinking about buying a vending machine. Where do you recommend putting a vending machine at? Any business you can get one in that you feel like it's going to be traffic to make sense. There are so many good places. Barbershops, salons, tattoo shops. Places that have done good for me are car garages. Places where people are going to be waiting around. I got a locksmith place because people go in there and wait to get their keys done. Maybe any kind of car detailing, a car auto shop. It could be tinting windows. It could be fixing them up. It could be anything. Flea markets are good. Martial arts centers, gyms. What else? Campgrounds. It all depends on the type of machine you're getting as well. Plazas. Try to go to plazas. I love plazas. If I see a bunch of little shops in a plaza, I'll try to hit every shop in there. I got plazas where I got maybe 3 machines. I have plazas where I have 6, 7 machines in. And I go there and it cuts my time down. I go check this machine, this machine, this machine, this machine, and I'm going all the way around and I'm out of there quick. So that's a quick collections day. I try to do them all on the same day. I let them sit for a while. Plazas are really good. Let's see what we have here. Grandpa retired, so if your grandpa retired, it'd be easy for him to help you out. This isn't really like a working business. This is something that you set your machine up. You know, you do a little work in the beginning. You set your machine up, you refill it, and you disappear for 60 days or whatever it is. 30 days, 45, 60, 90, depending on your location. And then you go back and check it. If you have full line machine, you'll probably work a little more because they'll probably empty a lot faster. Andres Garcia. I'm in Orlando. Oh, Orlando. Okay, you right around the corner from me. About less than an hour and a half. Forged 123, Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Shout out Oklahoma as well. Adam Jamieson is in Michigan. Okay, cool. I got a couple people I trained there from Michigan. I trained there up in Michigan right now. What part of Michigan? My clients that I trained, they're up in Ann Arbor, Michigan right now. Greg Adams, Indiana. Indiana up top. All right. Shout out to Indiana. Also, I went to Indiana for vacations. Angel Aguayo. Oh, yeah? Oh, you got family over there? Lee Sanchez, this is what you do full time. Nah, not even close, buddy. I don't do anything full time. I don't really believe in that. I believe in creating multiple forms of income, man. Never put all your eggs in one basket. I know a lot of people, they have a job. They work 40 hours a week. They go home on the weekend, relax, and start all over, and they got bills and work for a company 17 years, and the business goes out of business, and they're fired and on their butt, don't know what to do. People start contemplating all type of stuff. Lead to alcoholism, drug addiction, don't know what to do, got to search for a new job, whatever. If you create multiple streams of income, find a way to create passive income. Get you about 10 streams of income, 20 streams of income. That way, if you lose 1 or 2, it doesn't even matter. You got income coming from different things. You know, it don't matter if you're buying and selling cars. It don't matter if you start a website, a YouTube channel, if you get some vending machines, if you want to flip something, whatever it is you want to do, make sure you create multiple forms of income for yourself and try to create something that's going to make you some money. You could write a book, you could create a song. It doesn't matter. Something that's going to make you money that you don't have to continue working for it. That's what I like about the vending business. I put in a little work and it's going to reap money for me. It's going to keep going as long as I keep it up. I'm thinking about a barber shop. You're thinking about opening a barber shop, Angel Aguayo, or you're thinking about putting a vending machine in a barber shop? Brian Leon, do you give a percentage? I personally haven't given percentage to any of my locations yet. It's not something that I want to do or that I like to do. Like I said, I do donate a percentage towards Feed 42. But I definitely don't want to pay commissions to my locations, and I tell them why, because I pay for everything. I buy the machines, the products, spend my time. I'm taking care of everything. So it's just an amenity to their business. So if they want it in there, I'll place it in there. I'll take care of it, service it for free. If they feel like they're compelled to get a commission, it's not really going to make sense. So I tell them I'll sell them a machine if they just want one, and they can deal with all of it themselves. My best locations are employee break rooms and department stores and semi-truck wash. Yeah, those semi-truck stops are good spots. My buddy was trying to get me to get some soda machines and snack machines over there, but it's kind of a far distance away, and I didn't want to go ahead and tap into that area yet, but maybe down the line. I'm in Oakland County. Oakland. Is that Oakland, California? Or is that Oakland County somewhere else? Esteban Mendez, hello. What's up, buddy? Good to have you joining on. Lee Sanchez. I just came across an opportunity of buying 20 candy machines for about $600. Just wondering if it normally takes a while to see your investment back. Okay. Think about how much you could probably make a month. What is that? That's $30 each. That's about $30 each. 20 machines for $600. Is that right? That's $30 each. Okay. How long does it normally take to, wait a minute. Okay. Take a while to see your investment back. Think about how long it will take you, how much you'll make at your locations. Some locations are going to make more money than others, but if you can get a good average of about, you know, between your low locations and your high locations, if you can average somewhere around $30 a month per machine, if you can get it to average out to that, that's a pretty good average. And then you just got to do the math, how long it'll take for you to make that investment back. And then you always got to put in your time, your gas, you got to put in your products, you got to include all that stuff. Taxes as you're doing a business. If you decide you're going to get an LLC, if you're going to grow with it, you know, you don't want anything to happen. You protect yourself with that. It depends on how deep you want to go into the business. If you're just going to put a couple machines out on your own, 3, 4, 5 machines, then probably it's not that big of a deal, but it's always good to be covered, especially if you're thinking about growing. I cut hair. You're a barber. Okay, I got you. So you're going to put some in your barber shop. You can start with that. That's cool. Definitely. I have a paint company, but was thinking of just putting them out and seeing what happens. Just don't know if the 600 is worth it. Well, if you don't want to start with the 600, you don't necessarily have to take that deal. I remember when I was first looking around, I had found a good deal, and somebody had 19 machines for $400. Actually, it was 20 machines, but 19 were all keyed the same. And there was one machine that didn't have a key for it, but it was full of quarters. And the lady wanted 400 at the time. And this is before I even bought my first machine. And I was so tempted to get it, but I didn't want to spend that 400 at the time neither, because I had absolutely no experience in vending. I didn't know what I was doing. And I kind of got nervous, so I backed up on the deal. But I knew that I wanted to get one and try it out. So I ended up seeing one later on in a pawn shop, a triple head machine. And I bought that. I cleaned it up, spray painted it, and put it up. And I said it in my first video. Yeah, my first video. And my first machine brought me $30.25 after the first month. And then I let it set. The next month it brought me $30.50. And I said, okay, that's it. I got to get some more machines. If I have 10 machines, that's $300 a month, and so on and so forth.
That's 761 gumballs.
Okay.
At 10 cents a piece.
All right. Set those on the table in there. Don't put those back in there.
All right. Yeah, those are.
Because that's what was in there, and we don't know, we don't know what's up with those. We're just gonna put some new ones in there, man.
I'm
not comfortable putting those in there.
No, that's not. I wouldn't definitely gonna go back in.
Okay, let's see here. So I understand what you were saying, man. You don't know if the 600 is worth it. What I do, man, I have money that I put aside, and I use it strictly for investments. If you make, we're gonna take an extreme example. If you make $100 a week, which this is an extreme example, you should make at least $100 a day. But if you make $100 a week, you need to figure out how to live off of $50 and take that other $50 and invest it in something. Yes, you save it for an investments account. After 4 weeks, you got $200. What can you invest that $200 in on become an employee for you? You're going to turn your money into an employee that's going to make money for you. So you don't have to work every hour for every dollar. Nobody wants to do that. You have to work an active income job, but if you work like that your whole life, you're never really going to live. You're always going to be worried about trying to bust your butt for, making wages. Figure out something that you can invest in, that you're going to make your money grow for you, until you make $200 a week. And now you're living off $100 a week, and you're investing the other 100. And you just keep investing that back in, and whatever investment you have, that's going to keep growing. As you continue to grow, your investments will grow. Don't mix your money. I invest in one thing, and I let that continue to grow itself. And then I keep adding money from whatever I'm making in my active income job, and I'm taking a percentage of that, and I'm investing in something else. And then that starts to grow. And whatever I make from that, I don't mix my money with my other stuff. I invest it right back in so it keeps growing. And eventually you could take a little money out of it, but you want to keep investing back in it to keep it growing. So if you're talking about spending $600 to buy something, you should have that $600 not from your rent money, or not from coming out of your food money, coming out of your bills money, but that should be investment money that you're taking off the top of whatever your active income job is. You take that money and invest it. What else are you going to do with that money? Turn it into something that's going to make money for you. Everybody should have a little account on the side that they create their passive income with. And that's the only way you're going to get ahead. Working a job all your life, nobody becomes wealthy doing that. People become wealthy, they invest in real estate and higher things. But I understand everybody don't have the money to invest in real estate. Start with smaller things. Flip some vending machines, flip some cars, start with smaller things and work your way up. But make sure you have that investments account, man, so that you always have money to invest in something that's going to make you more money. Sorry, Oakland County, Michigan. Okay, awesome. Another Michigan. Got a few people on from Michigan. Lee Sanchez, thank you. No problem, bro. How many bags of candy does it take to fill one canister of the Vinstars? It takes about, it depends on what kind of bags you're getting. If you get those 42-ounce ones or those 62-ounce ones. The 42 are the party size ones. I get them at Walmart. The 62 ones are the large ones they have at Sam's. So I guess it just depends on where I'm at. The Skittles takes about like 3 bags to fill it all the way up to the top. Maybe a little less, maybe like 2 1/2 or 3/4. The M&M ones, peanut M&Ms, usually it's like 2 bags. But the thing about that too, if you get a new location, I wouldn't recommend filling it all the way to the top. You don't want your candy to go bad. Fill it about halfway in the beginning to check your location. And in the beginning, over check your locations. Don't wait too long. Check it the first like week or two, depending on the location, just to see what it's doing. And then you can kind of gauge how well it's going to do. You got to remember when you first put a machine in that it's going to be something new to the location. So probably will make a lot of money the first couple months, and then it'll slow down because the newness of it will change. It'll die down. But when that happens, when I notice mine starts to die down, that's when I go in and change all the candy. I'll put new options. So that it just means that people have gotten used to that candy, whatever it is. So I change it out and put something new and see how well that does. Sometimes that's good when I keep rotating it. It'll do better because people don't get tired of the same old stuff. You keep alternating the options. That's why I like the triple head machines. You should open a website and sell vending machine shirts and stuff. Okay, yeah, we were just talking about that at the beginning of the live stream. We're getting ready to start some stuff up. We're gonna have shirts and all type of stuff. We found a good supplier with the caps. Let me grab a hold of these here. So we got a bunch of capsules and stuff here, and we'll be getting a lot of these capsules and products through here. So we're gonna have a little website. These are the small ones, the 25. And over here, what fell on here, bro?
Something like that. No,
it was like that. Okay.
One, yeah.
Well, that's something wet fell on there. Okay, and then here we have the larger ones. These are more for the 50 cent or 75 cent mechanisms. So we got a little connection, and we're gonna have a lot of these on there. Look, this one's empty. I'm gonna throw it in there. Yeah. George is back here working hard, getting everything together. Thanks, bro. We're definitely going to keep growing. It says keep growing the chrome vending movement. You got a great show here. Awesome, bro. Glad we're able to motivate and give encouragement to people and give good advice. You know, we give the tips that we go through.
On the Sour Patch Kid?
No. Definitely don't want any of that right now. I'm trying to keep my sugars low right now. My goal is 1,000 locations. The national average $10 per location equals 10,000 per month. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that $10 per location. I've seen it actually a little higher as well. So I don't know what year you saw the $10 location average. I think it may be a little higher. I saw one that said $1 per day, which was like a 30. So I saw the $10 per location a month. I saw the $30 per location a month. It all depends on your location. I have locations that do make about, you know, between $10 and $15 a month, and I have locations that make like, you know, closer to 60 and better a month. So it all just depends. Depends on your location, your product, who's buying what at those locations. But you can do really good. You can do a lot better than $10 per month. Is that $10 a month that you're talking about? Let's see, I think that's, when they say $10 per month, I believe they're talking about, that's net, not gross. I just want to say thank you with all the advice. I subscribe and hope to talk to you again and let you know how everything is going on my journey to success. Awesome, bro. Definitely keep us posted. We definitely want to hear from all vendors, man, how your business is going, what kind of machines you're getting involved in. I just love the opportunity to network with other vendors here and hear different things different people have going on. We network amongst each other. Each one of us is at a different place in our business. You know, some of us are more advanced. Some of us are a little farther behind. You know, there are some people who aren't quite to the level where I'm at. There are people who are a lot higher than me and at the level I am. But I'm okay with that as well because I do this as a form of passive income. I enjoy it thoroughly. And I enjoy making videos, and I think it's something that a lot of people can use to get themselves out of a funk, you know, and start building up a little side money on the side, and they can really build with it. I've seen plenty of people start from nothing and having a job to having no job and not knowing what to do, invest in a few vending machines, and just completely turn their financial situation around just with that little extra help each month. So I believe it's a lot to say about that. Let's see here. Armonia Numérica. Hola, hermano. Saludos. Awesome, bro. Saludos. Where are you from? ¿De dónde eres? Forge 123. Do you recommend charity boxes? Okay, when it comes to my recommendation for charity boxes, I don't really have experience with charity boxes. I haven't done any. My buddy Farnsworthy Vending, Jamie Farnsworth, he's got a channel, Farns Vending. He was doing that in the beginning, and now he's moving up to full line machines. So I believe they have a purpose. I was thinking about getting maybe like 10 or 20 of them, somewhere between 10 or 20, just to get experience with them and see how they do and this and that. I've seen people do well with them. I don't know. I think all vending has its purposes. I just haven't had the opportunity to get any myself yet. If it's something that you feel confident about that you want to do, I think they're probably easier to place, and I've seen people make good money with them. So the best thing I can do is tell you, try it out, man. Get a few of them. Get 10, 20 of them. Try them out. I think Jamie was saying something from Sheridan Systems is where he gets his boxes. And he was complaining about them going up to $2 a box. But, you know, $2 a box, you're going to spend a lot less on that than you're going to spend on one of these machines. So I guess they were cheaper before. I really don't know the situation with them. But I know that he liked them. And a couple other vendors I know we're dealing with them. A guy named Joy T Garden, he uses them, I believe, and he does pretty good with them. I know a lot of vendors on there that's doing pretty good with them. So it's something that, you know, you just got to try it out and see where you fit in the vending business, where you feel like this is where you want to go with it. And the good thing is, if you don't like it, you know, you can always make a change. You don't have to stay stuck going down one road. You know, start right here, and then if it's something you want to continue doing and you're doing well with it, you can continue. And if not, you can veer in a different direction and you know, try out some different machines. So I'm trying my hand with a bunch of different machines, and me and George, we're going to figure out what works one way or the other.
Definitely got to clean the
Okay, yeah, set them in the sink over there.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, let's see what we got here. You got to clean that up. Yeah, that'll clean up good. It's not a problem. It'll come right off.
Yeah.
Yeah, just set it over there on the countertop over there.
Which the Vendstar did this way as well. It slides right off.
Yeah, man. We've been thinking about re-engineering the Vendstar because a lot of people talk about Vendstars bad. They really don't like them. And they have a lot of issues, but I actually like the Vendstar. I like how it's set up. I like the triple head option. I like how light it is. It's not heavy. I like how easy it is to replace the canisters, to refill it if you want to. I don't like the fact that the flaps break easy because they're plastic and they're cheap. I think maybe if there was a metal mechanism on there, or metal flaps, that it would make that model a lot better. And I don't like the fact that you can't take the plexiglass off because it makes it difficult to clean when you're refurbishing. But other than that, I like the mechanism. I like the whole mechanics of the Vendstar. I think it's a good machine. I just think that it needs to be remodeled. Let's see here. Qué bueno verte que acá en un live. Okay, awesome, bro. Puerto Rico, acá en la casa. Okay, from Puerto Rico. Shout out Puerto Rico. Jameson Barra. Okay, message retracted. Okay, I missed what it was. Some reason it didn't come through. I don't know if you erased it. You can send it again, Jameson. I'm thinking about charity boxes too. They're cheaper and possibly a good way to find locations for my bulk candy machines. Awesome. That's a great point that you bring up, Greg. A lot of people are using those charity boxes as introductions for larger machines, full line machines, snack machines, soda, things like that. So it's definitely a good entryway into the door at businesses. I actually did that with my first full line machine. I started with a triple head candy machine, and the guys were just at the place just tearing up the candy, and they asked me if I had any large machines, soda and snack machines, and if I could bring it in. And I said, of course I can get some. And that was my introduction to full line. So the smaller machines are still good because you can get an introduction into a business that way. For larger machines, it just all depends on what you want to do. Hey man, I just bought a 3-head machine in good condition. I wanted to start, and I am 17. I was wondering if I should get an LLC. Well, definitely it's always a good idea to get an LLC, especially if you have any assets, because, you know, if you own a house, if you own 3 houses, 5 houses, 10 houses, rental properties, whatever, cars, any business you have, and you don't have an LLC, if something happens and somebody decides they do want to sue you for something, whatever, however crazy it might be, it's just protects your assets. So if you put it into an LLC, you know, you can put a trust behind it, and you can hide it from so many different levels before your name even has to be to it, that nobody would ever get anything but what the business has in it. If you have a business account, like, it's a lot of stuff behind it. It all depends on what you feel. If you just have a machine or two, it's probably not a big deal. But if it's something you want to get into and have a business and have multiple machines, then to protect your assets, if you have assets, then it may be worth it. If you don't have anything, then I guess it doesn't matter too much. But it's always good to protect yourself. Okay, hold on. Let me finish reading here. Okay, we're going to step in. George is in here washing this thing out.
Just to show y'all, we do our job.
George in here washing the machine out. We got to get this glass cleaned up. Make sure it comes out cleaned up. All right, let me see here. Let me go back to these comments. Okay, we got I have 2 Vinstar 3000 machines. Okay, now that I had from eBay after I saw your video, but I prefer the LYPC because it's a heavier machine but expensive to bring to my country. Do you have the LYPC with the 3 heads? Nah, I don't have any of those. Let me see. I got most of my triple head machines are Vinstars. I have a whole lot of Vinstars. I have what is that's a Beaver machine right there?
No, this is the one.
Which one is that? That was my first one. That was a Beaver, wasn't it? That's a Beaver.
No, that's the LLC he's talking about. He just said it too.
The LYPC. Okay, yeah. So I got one of those. I have another machine over there. I got a couple different ones. But I like the triple heads just because it offers the variety. The issues with those, sometimes things get stuck in there. You got to just take the mechanism apart to get the coins out. But they're good machines. Let me see here. Yeah, so I guess the answer to your question I do have one LYPC machine. I have multiple Vinstars. Where's your country? You're in Puerto Rico. Armonio Numerica. It's Puerto Rico, right? Y'all don't have any machines over there? Yeah, it is kind of expensive if you get it shipped. I just shipped a Butterfinger candy bar, and it was $17.50 for a candy bar just for being shipped. So I know it's expensive when you're shipping something bigger and heavier, especially for that far. I shipped it to Germany. I did a video about that. I shipped it to another vendor. He's gonna be shipping me some German candy soon. So I'm waiting to see what that's gonna be like. Have you seen the new Jurassic World movie? Yes, I actually did go to see the new Jurassic World movie. I don't go to the movies too often, so that's kind of a coincidence that you asked me that, because I hardly ever go to the movies. But I did go with my girl at the time and watched it, and it was all right. Thank you for the advice, man. It means a lot. Awesome, no problem, bro. Any questions you got, leave them here. I try to answer them to the best of my ability from my experience and the things that I've known. And maybe some other people on here can leave you their experience as well. Looking to get in the vending business. Where should I start and how much should I start with? Well, that all depends on your hold on a minute. That all depends on your position right now, your capital position. You know, how much money do you have to invest? How much do you feel comfortable investing? I would recommend that you start small just to see if it's something you like. I wouldn't recommend going out buying $30,000 worth of vending machines, and then you realize maybe it's something that you really don't want to do 6 months down the line. Then you're stuck with all this, and you got to sell them, and so I don't know. Maybe just start out small. That's what I did. You can start as small or as large as you like, whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever your capital allows you to do at the moment. If you can get some machines for a good price, then I would say go for it, man. I started with one machine, and then I bought 12, and I wasn't really ready to make that step. I was really looking for about 2 or 3 more just to see, but I jumped into 12 because I found a good deal after my first one. Then I jumped into over 50 and over 100, and I just kept buying machines along the way, and I kept growing and expanding into different types of machines. So let me use this other hand here. These comments keep disappearing on me. Okay, yeah, man, just start with whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever you see that you can make your money back. Always keep into consideration your ROI. Keep all your receipts for everything. Keep all your receipts for all your candy. Make sure when you buy a machine from somebody, you get a receipt for it, and keep logs of it. If you're not tech savvy, you can do it in a notebook. If you're someone who's more tech savvy, you can start an Excel page on your computer, on your laptop, whatever. And just make sure you keep thorough notes of everything, man, so you know your money. Not only do you know your money coming in, but you know your money going out. And then you have the ratio, how much money am I spending? How much money am I making? How long is it going to take to make my money back? How long is it going to take me to get out of the red and get back into the green? When am I going to make my money back? So as long as you take notes of everything and write everything down, then you should be good, man. But you got to have a plan. Make sure you keep a good plan. But as far as what you want to start with, what is that? Jaquan C. As far as whatever you want to start with is whatever you feel comfortable with, man. If you feel comfortable with full line machines and you get those locations, then you can jump right into that. If you feel more comfortable starting with the charity boxes that are $2 a piece, maybe that's more up your alley. If you want to start in the middle, with the ball machine or 2, then, that's always a good option as well. And those, like I said before, those are that's your footstep into the door with different types of machines. Eli Shu, hi, what's up, man? What's up, bro? What about a good $1,000? A good $1,000? Yeah, man, you can do good. With $1,000, I would look to search for a good bulk deal, man. I wouldn't spend the whole $1,000 probably. I don't know, unless you're going to get full line. If you're going to get bulk machines, you can get a lot for that, especially if you're buying in bulk and you can fill them up. If you don't want to deal with a bunch of little machines and you want to buy a full line machine, a snack machine, soda machine, I would recommend starting with a soda machine before a snack machine, or even a combo, but definitely a soda because they're a little bit easier. Make sure you check your machines though, man. Make sure the bill acceptor works, the coin mechanism works, everything in there, man. Make sure it's all working. Make sure the motor's working there. Make sure the compressor's getting it cold. Just make sure you do your homework and check the machine thoroughly when you get it, because you don't want to get a piece of junk you got to invest a lot of money into. That kind of defeats the purpose of saving money on a Craigslist buy. Heads up for the new vendors. My best deals I found on Facebook Marketplace and the Let Go app. Bless me. Excuse me. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Greg Adams says his best deals he's found on Facebook Marketplace and the Let Go app. Yeah, a friend of mine, actually, he's the reason I got this machine here. He sent me a message a couple days ago, about 2 days ago, about this machine was available the day before yesterday. And then we ended up going to pick it up. So sometimes those are really good spots. I had a lot of machines for sale. I'm on like 35 different Facebook apps that they have here locally. Ocala Black Market, Ocala Dirty Laundry, Ocala For Sale, Ocala this and that. I mean, there's so many different apps on there or pages where people are just selling all type of stuff. So I went on there selling a lot of my machines. I posted them and listed them. and I sold a couple of my machines. I've sold quite a few, but at the same time, I found a lot of machines for sale as well. I might be looking into getting to just buying a few full line routes. If I can find a good deal, maybe for about 5 machines or something like that, I might just go ahead and get onto that. I've been thinking about that lately.
That's what I just found. See the fireball how they do it too?
Oh, you found a fireball in there? We got a whole bunch of fireballs.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, we can do those as well because we got plenty of capsules. Let's see here. But yeah, Let Go in the Facebook Marketplace app, those are really good. Also Craigslist, I find a lot of stuff. But all of those are really, really good. What's a good price for the Vinstar 3000? I guess it depends on the condition of it and how many you're getting. If you just buy one, then you'll pay a little more. But the condition definitely has a lot to do with it. Whatever somebody's selling it for, I always talk them down. Always. I got to get at least $5, $10 off whatever they're asking. Otherwise, I'm going somewhere else. And it's just, I don't know, it's just how I am. Let us know what candy worked better for sales. Runts, hot tamales, M&Ms, peanut M&Ms. Okay, when it comes to that, when it comes to the triple head machines, I would say some type of gum. Doesn't matter if it's the double bubble or the large ones or the chiclets, the square ones. Some type of gum usually is good. Some type of chocolate snack, and whether it's M&Ms, regular peanut M&Ms, Reese's, any kind of chocolate snack, and then some kind of like fruit snack, Skittles, Jellings, Runts, some kind of just candy. And usually you give them a good variety, a diverse variety there, and people have the option to choose. So you pretty much are catering to different things that different people like. So that's really why I like the triple head machines, because it offers the variety, gives people the choice they want to choose. So I've done well with those. Let's see here. But it's really all up to your location. I have hot tamales, Runts. I have all those in all kind of different locations. I have locations where the Mike and Ikes fly. They're gone. I have locations I put them in, they don't sell. I have locations where the Runts go. I have other locations where people don't like hard candy. They say it's too hard for their teeth, so they don't move. I have locations where the Skittles fly. I have locations where they don't move, so I have to get them out of there. I got a couple locations where the jelly beans do fantastic. I got other locations I put them in, I can't sell one. So it all depends on your location. Speak with the employees who are there, because those are the ones who will probably be buying a lot of your stuff. And just kind of talk to people, be verbal with them, and you'll kind of find out a lot about what works. Plus experience. Just put 3 things in there and see what happens. And then as you go back to check it and rotate it out, sometimes the employees will tell you, hey man, can you place this in there? Do you have any of these? And yeah, not of course. And then find a way to get them, because that's what's going to be your sales at that location.
Even though I am touching the gumballs with my hand, these are bad anyways. So
let me see. Are these all gumballs? Where's the ball? Where are the balls?
Yeah, I'm checking them.
Yeah, we got to get those out of there.
See, here's another one. They're mixed gumballs with bouncy.
These look like those Jack's balls. I wonder if I could juggle these balls. They're so small.
So yeah.
All right, so George back here, he's finding all type of stuff. George is getting everything taken care of. Oh, that's a gumball. Like that's an old gumball. George is about to test one out.
I'm not gonna.
George is the guinea pig.
No, I'm not gonna eat that. Oh no. If they're wrapped in packaged, that's fine, but no.
George said if we can get 100 likes on this video, 100 thumbs up, he's gonna chew one of those gumballs.
That's a bet. If we get 100 likes on this video alone, I'll chew one of these gumballs.
I'll chew one too. Oh look, we just got 3 likes.
Oh Lord. Y'all daring me?
We reached that 100 like mark. I'll chew on one too. George gonna blow bubbles with his and everything. Have a tongue all in the middle of it.
Make her love it.
George breaking things again. Oh man, you don't even know the first of it.
Oh man.
Let's don't get started on that. George done broke 2 keys in a week.
At least I ain't breaking hearts. That's one thing.
Oh man, hold
I
on.
ain't breaking the bank either.
Let me get off that subject real quick. Oh, there they go. Lights going up. They want to see us chewing on these old gumballs.
Oh Lord, I gotta make sure it's a gumball too. I can't.
At least there wasn't no ants and roaches in these ones, right?
Right. Yeah, man, but people be touching them.
Yeah, we had a situation where we had a bunch of ants come up in the machine because it was placed by the door where the sun was beaming down on, and at night the guy turns the AC off. I don't even know if he has AC on in there. Over there where we had the ants in the machine.
Man, no, you know how.
I don't think he has the AC on in there. And it was by the door where the sun was shining in. So it ended up heating up the candy and melting it, and we ended up with a whole bunch of ants. But we did I put a video together about it. But y'all be careful about putting your machines close to the door, putting it in a heated up area, especially if you have chocolate in there. We had Reese's Pieces in there and M&Ms, and they got all messed up.
They got all messed up. Sugar ants. We could have still ate it. I don't know how many people like sugar ants.
He said, tell them to stop wasting money back there. Okay, y'all keeping an eye on them. I'm not really watching them. I got to keep my eye on them. I know he wasting some money back there.
I don't know. I ain't putting this back in the machine. I don't care how much money is in this machine. I'm cleaning it and putting new products in it.
Pop open some cold brews.
You don't drink. Say no to drugs and alcohol. It kills your kidneys. Slowly but surely.
George back there having too much fun. Entirely too much fun. Those balls bounce good though. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh, he's losing stuff. Uh-oh.
I found it. See, I found it. I'm just checking it.
Yeah, they bounce good. How many were in here? How many was this?
And that is...
We got a whole bunch of them here. We got the little plastic rings.
114.
This is 114 right here?
Yeah, right now.
Wow, they don't even look like 114, does it? But they're so small.
Yep.
Good little profit. That's 25 cents each, so $125. $28.50. What is that? $28.50.
Something like that. You're the mathematics here.
Okay.
I can't count right now.
$28.50. 114 at 25 cents each. Yeah.
Look at that. See, that's why we clean these up. Let me show you something.
What do we got now?
You see that? That is crazy. You can't do that. You see that? That's crazy.
Yeah, but that's a ball though.
No,
that's not gum.
That's the gum.
That's a gumball?
Yeah.
You sure? Oh yeah, that is a gumball.
I seen it already.
Man, that thing is horrible.
Horrible. That's why we changed it out. Oh.
Woo! Uh-oh.
Hulk over here. Smash the like button if you like that.
I didn't think it was gonna jump like that. Shadow, you don't want to eat that stuff, buddy.
Oh,
spit that out. Shadow wants to chew it up. I didn't think it was gonna bust like that. I thought it was gonna squeeze up. Y'all saw that thing when I squeezed it, bust and explode. Thing jumped up and hit me in the eye. Let me throw this in the trash.
Yeah.
Before Shadow gets a hold of that stuff. So you found a lot of these little rock candies, huh?
Not a lot. No,
what is this? Lockjaw. Okay.
That's the sour.
That's the sour one. It's like the Sour Patch Kid. Or like the Lemon Heads or the Crybabies.
Crybaby, that's what.
Remember those? The Crybabies. Those would be good ones to put in the little capsules.
Yeah.
I want to get some capsules like that don't have the rings in them, and we can just put like different types of things in it.
We can take out the rings and put it back in the bag and use the capsules.
Yeah, no, but I want to just on the next order. I want to just order a bunch of empty capsules.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because what we're gonna do with all things?
Well,
okay, Zots. I've never even seen this candy before. I don't know if that's Zot Z or Zots.
Where is it from?
I don't know, because it says Apple in English, so who knows what. Oh, Italy. Produced in Italy. This thing is stuck to the wrapper. What else we got in here? Another lockjaw. Okay. I remember eating those. Those were super sour. I used to like those. And then here we go. We got an Atomic Fireball. And I have I got a bunch of these. And I always keep these.
We can, you see why we can't put candy in this one? Because it got a metal back.
Yeah. But see, that one's wider. That one has a wider back.
It's got a wider back.
So we can put a lot more stuff in there. That's cool.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely put all the bouncy balls in there.
And there's the bouncy balls can go. Yeah, I'm taking it all out. Or they're extra rings. There are more rings than bouncy balls.
Yeah, we can put it all in there.
Yeah.
Just so we got extra room.
Yeah.
And I like that we have the 10-cent mechanism there too. That's my first 10-cent mechanism. But it's good because I always give out about 2 or 3 of those small ones for a quarter anyway.
We know, generally, y'all know we're definitely coin collectors as well, so we're looking for rare coins.
Yeah, but the dimes don't really have too many rare ones. They just have the 64 and back for the silver. That's about the only thing worth looking for. Okay, let me catch back up on these comments. Hey, but on a serious note, what do you think about all these charity boxes people been talking about lately? Like I said, I think, you know, any form of vending can be good. It all depends on what you find your knack in. I say go ahead and try it. The only way you'll really know is if you give it a try. You'll know if it's something good for you. I think it's a good gateway, you know, to other machines. It's like your foot in the door. You can get locations with those. Those are easy to get locations with. From my understanding, I think that if I went into doing those, I'd probably place them so easy. I'd go in there and talk to people, and before they knew it, I'd be done talking them out on having a location with them in there. But I just haven't had the chance to get on any of them. But I feel like any form of vending you do can be good. It's all how you approach your business and how much you put into it. I think you can do well with it. Like I said, my buddy Jamie Farnsworth does good. He's got a channel, Farnsworthy Vending, so y'all check him out. And he talks a lot about how he got started with charity boxes. He gets them from the Sheridan system. And he's also recently moved up to full line machines, and he wants to switch his business into the full line machine direction from the charity boxes. So that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to convert over now. He's still using those boxes as kind of like, that's like his gateway to larger machines as well. So yeah, give it a try and tell me how it works for you. Spray WD-40 on the base of your stand, then Vaseline at the top of the stand just below the vending machine. Keeps ants and bugs out of your machine.
Yeah, I heard that already.
Yeah, Greg Adams. Yeah, we had to deal with some issues from the other one. Still, if they want to get up there, they're going to get there. But there are a lot of preventive measures you can take. I've seen a lot of people strap the little strips, the little bug strips, kind of like the Roach Motel type things, on the inside of the coin mechanism, not where the candy will fall at all, but at least it'll keep them from going up through there. I've seen people strap them to the bottom of the machines, all type of stuff. But definitely the Vaseline seems like it could be realistic, something that could slow them down. When you vending, when the homies figure, were you vending when the homies figures wear out? Rip homies. Okay. Were you vending when the homies figures were out? R.I.P. homies. What figures? Oh man, I thought I had plugged in the whole time. How this came out? Oh, this one I took it in there. Okay, let me plug this back in. Okay, Tell me what you're talking about. Was I vending when the homies figures were out? Which figures you talking about? I should be getting a new camera here soon too. They sold in 50-cent capsules. Oh, you talking about the little homies? Nah, I remember hearing about those. I would have made a killing with those. I know what you're talking about. Those the little homies. Yeah. You know, I didn't have any capsule machines. All the capsules I started with, all the machines I started with were pretty much just candy machines. But now I'm getting involved more into the capsules. So I'm definitely going to be changing things up and trying a couple different things. Those little homies are cool. People always like those, even still today. Let me close this door real quick. Come here. Yeah, definitely. What you doing? What you doing? Huh? You want some attention? Huh? You want to look into the camera? You want to look into the camera? What you doing? Shadow wants some attention. She want to be a star on TV. You want to be on TV? Look, Way. George getting everything together back there. George is counting them all out. Little cholo figures. Yeah, man. Them little figures are cool, though. I think I got a couple of those in the office. But I might order some and change them out, put them in some of the little machines, because those always sell pretty good. Has anybody used those? Any other vendors? Has anybody used any of those? The little homies? The little toys? Anybody tried any of those in their machines? Tell me what y'all have in some of y'all's machines. Anybody got capsule machines out there? And what do you put in them? What do you put in your capsule machines? Anybody got different types of toys in there? Y'all give me a comment down below. What kind of stuff y'all got in your capsules? What kind of toys you put in there to sell? And where are your best locations? Let's see, we coming up on 2 hours, man. There's no more time to get up off of here. We're going to get off in about 4 more minutes. George got them all counted out now. He's putting them back. He's putting them back in, stacking it back up. We know what we have. It's all recorded on paper now. We have records for everything. You found them quarters in the machine? Or that was what was in the jug? Okay, because I know it was empty. It might have been a quarter or two. We were checking it at the house. That was it. But yeah, so we got this machine. We'll try to put it up to the flea market. We're gonna see how that goes. We'll do a video with it. Mini whoopee cushions. Now that's funny. That sounds funny. Okay, let's see here. I'm back. I just called a place and got my first location. Alex Bueno. That's bueno. That's good. He said he just called a place and got his first location. You just called a place at this time? What time is it over there where you're at? Where are you at? Where are you located? It's 12:23 here. It's just past midnight. We're in Florida on the East Coast. If you still calling locations and getting them, you must be on the West Coast somewhere, because y'all are 3 hours behind. Let's see here. Gag items is what I'm looking to stock my 2-inch capsules like back in the 80s. Okay. Gag items. All right. 1124 late night pizza place. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. George ordered some pizzas tonight, as a matter of fact. I came across your videos when I was starting my ATM business. Okay, awesome, bro. How many ATM machines you got out there now? How many did you start with? Give me a little info about what you got going on with that. Because I looked into those ATM machines and those things seem to be doing well. What do you charge? $3 to $4 commission off of every withdrawal? That's my understanding. And was it easy to get into those? Because I'm definitely looking into those too. That's another form of vending machine. I want to have my hands in all types of vending machines, especially ones that make easy money. I was looking into some pool machines, some playing billiards, putting them in some clubs, because that's good money. Only thing about that, people mess up the felt and stuff. But
yeah,
I saw another machine at a pool hall where they had a capsule machine where they sold the chalks for 50 cents each. So I know that there's all kind of things you can put in there. I saw some old guys had a coin shop, and they had a 2009 Abraham Lincoln commemorative pennies in there. And they're selling them for $0.25 each. Like, there's no telling what you can do with your vending machines. You can put anything in there that you can be creative about. Started one for $2,300. $375 is your commission off each one. Okay, that's nice. What is the location that you have it at? Where do you have it at? And how did you end up getting started with that? You have to, is that just you place it and this and that? How do you get it attached to the bank? Do you have to pay a percentage to the bank for the credit card reader? I'm pretty like the soda machine in a way. What do you have to pay monthly for them to scan their credit cards on there?
We don't know yet.
Huh?
You're asking a question or they asking?
No, I'm asking this guy. He's got ATM machines. He said he charges $375 per transaction withdrawal. So I'm trying to figure out how much he has to pay the credit card company for swiping the credit card. Just credit card reader.
Right.
So I want to find out, you know, what is the commission that he has to pay for that?
He pays $375 a month.
No, he gets $375 per withdrawal.
Oh, okay.
Like at the flea market, they charge you $3 to make a withdrawal.
Or just per whatever.
Per withdrawal, he charges $375. Usually it's between $3 and $4.
What about if you want to check your balance? You still charge for that?
No, if you make a withdrawal.
Only a withdrawal. Oh, okay. All right. That's still not bad.
Checking your balance is not really going to affect anything.
I wonder if it's a prepaid card. The prepaid card.
I know debit. I know debit you can withdraw from. I don't think you can withdraw from credit. You can't withdraw from credit cards. You got to withdraw from debit.
How many likes we got? Because I still eat that gumball.
It's a long way, bro. It's only 14. You got to get to 100 likes to get George to eat a gumball.
Yep.
And I said I would eat one too. What the hell? Let me see here if he answered back. Sometimes it's on a delay. All right, we've been on for a while now. Let me see here. We've been on for 2 hours. I'm about to get ready to cut off. Everything's counted. Everything's ready to go. The machine's ready to go up. What happened to that last one?
I watched it.
Oh, that's the one you need to do. Okay, that's the one you was watching.
Mm-hmm.
All right, awesome. Well, I'm gonna go back here. I've been on here the whole time, so I got to go over here and help George out, clean up this last one and get it fixed up. But it was a good little chat tonight. Y'all brought some good questions, and hope to see y'all on here soon. We'll be doing some more live chats. I got another video coming out. Y'all check out my Facebook, Michael Chrome. Check out my brother Giorgio's Facebook, Income Vending. And check me out on Instagram, Chrome Vending. Y'all got any questions? Make sure you leave comments down below. I try to answer every question I can. Every once in a while, I want to slip by me. I miss it, but I try to answer every question. So y'all leave me some good comments down below. And
we also like to say this. We also have a shed out there full of gumball machines. Anybody want to start their own business? Over 50 machines for $500. So if you're interested, contact Michael Chrome or Income Vending and let us know. Only if you're in the state of Florida. Now, if you're in out of the state of Florida and you need to get shipped, Just a little bit more. So let us know in there, because we're trying to help people to have a passive income that want to start their own business, and just contact us there.
Awesome, bro. Good point. So we'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see you next time we'll make another video.